Let's see where little Mao can take us, bro. I can't believe little Mao Zedong is gonna teach us how. Alright, I probably shouldn't say that. Bro. At least they got the sound of a waterfall correct, bro, because I can't hear shit. Good God. Tell you what, I got that part down pat. Oh, hey, over here. Slow down, you little shit. Gee, Dad, there's a cavern behind this waterfall. Trying to get soaked. You might catch a cold. Hey, what? It's blocked off. You can't wait. Can you not walk on water here? Bitch, walk on the water. I got this character just for the explicit reason to fucking walk on water. Finally, stuff hidden behind a waterfall, bro. It took like 17,000 years to get it. And this goddamn game. Hang on, let me just grab all this shit here, bro. Clear my words. Bro. Man. Is that gonna sit on my screen now? Holy shit it is. Oh my god, bro. They added more shit to be more fucking annoying. Good Christ. Enjoy that notification, because I am not going to claim it. There's more water in here than before. We'll have to swim next time. Give me that damn butterfly. Someone camping out in here? Yeah, thanks.
Go on. You have my approval.
This is my secret base. You still camp here? You're incredible, but you need to stay safe. It's fine. My friend will protect me. Ancient cave paintings? In color still? Hang on. We've only seen these in certain places in the world. We've seen this in prophecies and unreadable in Inazuma and other fucking shitholes. I can't remember. This is it. This is the clue I want to show you right here. What on Teva is that? It's so covered in moss. Probably can't even make heads or tails of it. Huh? Wasn't covered in moss last time I came here. No need to worry, let them out. It's so humid in here that it's no wonder there's moss growing everywhere. Must be a way to clear it. Yeah. Fire. Never mind, we use adeptal energy to clear it. The moss came loose. Woo! Oh, you said woohoo? Yeah, whatever. Look, traveler, look! It's a scene of ancient people attending a festival, performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today, huh? Although the grown-ups in the city and the village all say the Lord of Geo was the first to arrive in Chenyu and Vale, I've heard that people in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river, and then they'd float along until they sank to the bottom. They saw it as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and assure the soil would be fertile. Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chenyu and Vale will be only fixed after we found some jade and thrown into the river, just like the ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it? Wow. You're so knowledgeable. Is your friends the one who told you about these stories? Bro, how the fuck you know all this, little kid? Don't tell me this is like a damn, Daniel situation when, like, the woman and the kid are, like, two separate parts of the same spirit, and, like, one's, like, the spirit of the land, and one's, like, the spirit of the fucking people, you know, like, fucking mythological bullshit. Yup, and everyone is really blessed and happily ever after all that. But I much prefer hearing more stories about ancient wars and battles. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants who were over 10 feet tall. When warriors of Chenyu and Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in the blink of an eye. And the Millelith, led by someone other than the Lord Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits and armor that weighed about 1,000 pounds and fought 100-pound bear spears. What the fuck am I? Apparently, everyone was at the war by so much, so that Bishu River turned crimson red. Damn. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts in that era. Even now, those who wander the mountains might still be able to catch singing They're singing in the wind. What the fuck? But damn, bro. That must have been a brutal war. Must have been a cataclysm. I can't think of anything else that would have had a bunch of fucking people dying. And someone led, Millelith led by someone else, probably an Adepti. You know, one of the four conquerors. I don't think these stories are meant for kids. Yeah, sounds terrifying. Hephaestus is right. You shouldn't dwell on stuff like that all the time. There's no way grown-ups would tell these stories. They always say we're too young to hear them, and they turn us right. Stuff like that. But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story is not going to turn me into a monster. Besides, there aren't many adults around still these stories anyways. If my friends hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known the stories about this picture. Okay. Fine then. Guess we'll move on. So, the grown-ups were right to say that the ancient people threw jade into the river were for somewhere high up. But where exactly? Where did all that jade float off to? Where did they get all that fucking jade from? How about that? Well, how about that aspect? Well, they must have stuck to the bottom, right? It's not that simple. If it was thrown somewhere upriver, and even if it did sink to the bottom, it would still be pushed downriver by the current, let alone after so many years. Besides, I've never heard talk of any ancient ritual jade being found upriver. Chenyu is a small place, after all. If there were such rumors, everyone would already know about them. Listen, you know so much. You're a future scholar material for sure. What if I don't want to be a scholar? They don't earn much more. That sounds like no fun. But this little kid's real, bro. He likes talking about war, and he wants to earn money when he grows up, bro. This is an actual child. They're not written like the other Hobble the Goblin fucking shits they mangle together in this story sometimes. They become a traveler, just like us. What could be more fun than adventuring around the world? Yeah, destroy golden ley lines. You can make infinite more. Seeing as we know this right site of the rain jade right, what should we do next? Let's observe the river flows. If I want to see how the river flows, maybe I have the idea to try to take a tall watchtower over the Yellow Dwarf. You're a clever one, Miss Paimon. Of course. I want to take a look around. Okay, let me know when you're ready. If I want to check this shit out, bro. Nah, fuck it. Let's go. Alright, let's see, bro. Let's observe the river. Look! From here, you can clearly see how the water moves faster through the narrows and slows down to get the river widens out. The jade must have stopped here, or we would find what we're looking for. Wow, you're such a real whiz kid. But I've been wondering though, what's that massive fucking thing in the distance? That huge jade mouth's the legendary jade ring that Adeptus threw into the water. The fuck are these Adeptus made out of? Oh, but the river curves around there. The current should actually speed up. The river gradually gets wider there. Yeah, so the rapid flows around the bend might have resulted in things being deposited upon convex banks where it widens. So there's actually a good chance the jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around the jade mouth. Of course, that's assuming the corner of the river has been artificially altered. What is this kid? Not to mention, there's a fisherman's legend that goes something like, the jade shall rise from the sunken mouth, or something like that. Anyways, let's go over and take a look around first. Compared to Little Mal, Paimon feels like she's completely out of her depths. Yeah, this motherfucker does explain, like, the curvature of a riverbank and, like, the dynamics of how a river would flow if damaged by artificially third-party, like... I guess I'll just say third-party changes. What the fuck? It's because my friend is amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains. She taught me loads too. That's why I've learned so much. You're unfit for duty, Minipi. As a young master, I am most disappointed. Don't worry about it too much, Paimon. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's right. Paimon has lots of other strength. Yeah, you're a Paimonahole. Whatever the case, let's go down to the bamboo raft. Oh yeah, Jade Mouth, here we come. What the fuck? I'm acting like I'm gonna walk down there. Absolutely not. Hey, Bosu. Well, this is another old fisherman, man. He's got a goatee. That's a new facial thingamajig. They haven't had those before, I don't think. Yeah, someone coming aboard? What is it? Little Mao? Come, I'll take you. Thanks, Bosu. Alright, boatman, take us to the Jade Mouth. Alright, Jade Mouth it is. The other two, you're tourists? Well, if you're here for sightseeing... Motherfucker, I does not... Oh, it's that auto dialogue. You can say that, Mr. Boatman, and there's stories about the Jade Mouth I haven't heard before. Now, knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, there must have heard all of them by now. Tell me more, tell me more. Alright then, well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jade Mouth was left behind by 𝐿𝐿𝐼 when he marched through here to save the people of Chenyu Vale. The legend is that he prevented a naval advance from downstream the local Adepti. You're making it up as you go, Gramps. There's no way the Liyue Navy came up this river. I've heard that Jade Mouth was formed from a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie god tried to redirect the river to drown the militia stationed on both the banks of Chenyu Vale, but a giant white snake and a giant carp who were her subordinates disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake held up the baddie god, and I didn't get to read the rest of that fucking dialogue. She threw the jades and she wore her. The jades pinned the river down, and ever since we've held no more floods, and everyone can live peacefully on both sides of the river. You might understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crops on this river. See, after it was pinned down by jades, it's true that the river hasn't flooded, but it also meant it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for crops. So what was once wide, gently flowing river today is a narrow, rapid flowing torrent instead. Such a river leaves no sustenance for the earth on its banks. And a lot, of course, that means that people living peacefully on both sides. Paimon gets it now, but did you say that the Adepti were resisting the Lord of Geo, little Mao? That's how it was, all that time ago. Some people believe the first Lord of Liyue was 𝐿𝐿𝐼, but in Chenyu Vale, we believe that before he came, there are other gods and Adepti who protected our ancestors. Hey, actual world lore. I wasn't expecting that. I've heard that Grandpa Liyue said that the tea ceremony is actually from the Carp Adeptus who planted the first tea tree. Ooh, but aren't these Adepti meant to be the baddies? They were serving under a baddie god after all. Now she is a baddie. Some of the stories they're baddies, while others they're goodies, but it was all such a long time ago. Even the grown-ups don't remember it much. So they were always trying to bluff me. Talking about that friend of yours again. How can such a supernatural beings be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, as the forest we have ever since protected this land deserved offerings. My eyes glazed over that and I did not read that correctly. There you go again. You old fart. Alright then, time to get off. We're here. Thanks, Gramps. I kind of like this, like that type of like banter with like the stuff. It reminds me of the Aqua Bus. We're here. This is the Jade Mouth. Such a huge hunk of jade. The other pieces are massive. Whoever was it that drowned out the Adepti was not absolutely been Titanic. Adepti come in all shapes and sizes. They can be as tall as the clouds, or small enough to hide amidst a pool on leaf. How did the rest of it go again? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know that Adepti legend. Well, here's the Jade Mouth. How are we gonna find all that jade underwater? They decided to go diving. Oh wait, wrong region. And so that's how it is. The spring cries ripples through the vale, and the shrines depart for the northeast shores. The heights and the shallows in the southeast hide sun and earth from each other divide, the eternal whirlpool that never churns, and the beautiful jade concealed within. What's but this little nigga think he a poet now, bro? Writing some fucking pros cons, bro. Homie thinks he's a young Sun Tzu. What's that little mouse singing about? Sounds pretty complicated. Oh, it's a song. Shit, I did not sing a song like that. It's one of our local folk songs. I heard old granny singing it when she was gathering herbs. It means if you look out from the center of the river to the banks on this side, you'll see two stone shrines hidden to the northeast and southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed. But I understands that last bit, so the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool. Yeah, sounds like we're going to treasure hunting, hooray. So, okay, how come earlier he was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck the jade is, and then he's like, the old story is like, the whirlpool. No shit! If all the river flows in one place and there's a whirlpool, where the fuck do you think everything's gonna end up? The whirlpool. But aren't the areas between the northeast and southwest so huge? After all, it's a pretty broad sense. The northeast and southwest jade mouth can include pretty much the whole world. You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I have already an idea where the shrines will be because, well, my friend told me. Hold on for a second. If you already knew... Okay, what's going on here? Hold up a minute, kid. Okay, yeah. A giant maelstrom appearing isn't too great, but also... What the... Okay, so there was an evil Adepti that tried to destroy this place by flooding the river. And now this kid has talked to some ancient creature that keeps telling him... I see what they're doing. They're setting up the red herring. They want us to think it's her because she's like, oh, Mooncarver wasn't actually her friend, and she doesn't remember how to save the veil. And she's like, oh, yeah, we'll get to that later. And then so they want us to think that it's her that's talking to him, that she's the friend, the Adeptus friend. When really, it's that creature that was in the mountains that they showed for like 2 seconds. They probably wrote all this, and they realized we never actually showed the creature. That was probably the creature that wants to do the war and wants to flood the veil. That's his friend. The big blue fucking cat dog. And so, what we're probably doing, it's probably tricking him by telling him the stories of war and glory, and it's like, yeah, kid, go ahead and flood the fucking town with a giant maelstrom. That'll be great for the veil. And he's like, yeah, I'll save it, and he'll destroy everything inadvertently. It's basically being tricked. And the woman probably is the one who died fighting it, who threw the jade. So, because the first jade carp, yeah, she was probably the one who threw it. Oh yeah, that means the boats will no longer sail in and out of Yinglong Wharf. Don't worry about that. My friend told me that once we're done, what we need beneath the whirlpool will disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the boatmen carry on making a living? Yeah, I don't think your friend's exactly, wow, it's not just a smart whirlpool, but a considerate one to boot. What's going on there? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm going to speculate. How this quest is going to end. That we're being tricked by... Not by the kid. What is this? Use a delta energy to rescue the Jade cauldron, scale to other mountains. Use a delta energy to... Oh, cauldrons! But we haven't seen these in Zhao. If you can light all the sensors at once, something marvelous might happen. This is a Coco goat?
Solidify!
No! I didn't capture the legendary Adepti. The hell is this? These offerings are on meat? What am I? No, I'm just investigating. Bro, fuck off, Arena Sin, Jesus. Oh, okay, I get it. It's an angular thing, okay. That's actually a really unique puzzle. This is actually a really unique puzzle to shoot it through all the objects. Oh, that's actually pretty clever. A line of sight based puzzle. I don't think they've done those before, like actual line of sight based ones. Oh, right, like I keep using a depth energy. Well, guess that settles it. Wow, you're amazing.
Abandoned property belongs to
even my
whoever
friend
finds
can't do
it
anything
first.
amazing like that.
So, it's legally yours now.
I keep hitting spacebar. I'm glad they auto double it because I keep hitting spacebar to like get on there. I like this place. I mean, I really like all the regions. Like, it's always, they're really not something new. I mean, Even though the state of the game is horrific right now. At least the content they do add is fun. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I've been at half health for like half an hour. Let's do some real damage.
Let the mighty be humble.
I didn't read any of the dialogue.
The hunted.
Well, blasted those fuckers into oblivion. You didn't read any of that dialogue. Damn right, we're on the ordinary.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Depth that blast. Ooh. Come on, let's go with the pros. I'm lit up. Pro Jades. Huh? We haven't even seen the Whirlpool song yet. What should we do next? How about we give that Adepti energy of yours a try? Oh boy. Looks like we sure pearled the world. Look, the whirlpools appeared. Damn, bro. And now 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼 is gonna sue. Just like the legend says, golden cart. Yeah, thanks, little bro.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever.
Okay, open up a giant whirlpool using Jade powers. Surely this can't be bad for the world. Hidden waypoints, let's go, let's go. What in the Jade abacus is this, bro? Hey! Okay, like I said, she doesn't. Okay, so here we go. Bro, I'm such a genius, bro. It's almost like they write this shit for children. Traveler, Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? You haven't met before? This is little Mal. He's helped us so much along the way. No, we haven't met before, but you must be a good child, little Mal. Hello, yes, that's me, miss. Are you an Adeptus? You are, aren't you? This is Adeptus Fusion. Damn, let's give away her identity. Just dox the bitch right here. Thank you for all your help you've given the Traveler and Paimon, little Mal. It's really the legendary Fusion in the flesh. I can't believe this. I've heard so many stories about you. And now that you're not some kind of big slippery carp, but a lady itself, like a big sister. Well, fine-ass lady, too. Big carp. Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, little Mal? Fucking passed down Chinese proverbs. One is indeed an Adeptus, and as such I can take the forms as one pleases. This particular form seemed like the most approachable one for conversing with humans. And what you've said, you have a very unique scent, little Mal. Have you ever met someone on the mountains before? One with red eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly Big Sis Fusion, but we're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friend from the mountain doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She helped me tons and taught me loads. Helped me bust a couple loads, too. So it was her, after all. So your friend's an Adeptus? Wasn't Adeptus Fusion after all, huh? A Big Fish Fusion! You know what? Big Fish Fusion. My friend's 2 now, isn't she? Oh, he's my friend too. Whatever. Of course, little Mal. I'm delighted to have made friends with you. Way to go, little Mal. You got 2 female Adepti grooming you now, bro. And he's got the... Bro, he be pulling fucking older women like nothing, bro. I tell you, bro. Asian people like 14-year-old little boys. They love them. Like, little Shota's got a fucking own harem. Crazy. But I've met more. Wop wop got me I would. What? Huh? Don't, yeah, what is that, bro? Why are we bragging, bro? Like, yeah, I was right. That's exactly what they were hinting at there, bro. That's why they said it like that. He's all like, yeah, I got a bunch of friends of Adepti. And I'm like, I got more fucking Adepti trying to murder me, bro. Fuck out of here. And he's all like, huh? Don't worry about him. Anyways, this little mouse friend, also an Adeptus. Whether little mouse friend counts as an Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure myself. As for all Adeptus, it's merely a title. It's hard to say whether Adepti are even people. They're gods, aren't they? Well, no, I don't even know what the hell they're limited abuse. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, villain, or idiot. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain an Adeptus forever. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. So Adepti, well, yeah, they're illuminated a beast, but the Adepti title, isn't it granted by fucking Rex Lapis? That's true. So you've met the friend Little Mouse we've been talking about, right? Indeed, but it's been so long since I've last seen her, or last saw her. Yeah, okay. So now I suspect that I don't know if her half as well as Little Mouse does. Maybe sure she's counts as a friend. Well, according to what she said, the friend wants to restore the nature. I would imagine so. Anyways, I wonder if it's like two different things. Like one of them is like, yeah, I want to restore nature to the original state, as in pre-humanity, and flood everything out. Or, and then she's like, I want to restore nature to the point where humans can at least live here. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. It's not like directly evil, but it's indirectly dooming humanity. Like probably one, because Adepti are supposed to protect humanity. And if someone was an Adepti no longer, their goal probably isn't to protect humanity, but protect nature. As an illuminated beast, to restore balance. I don't know, I've gotten two theories now in the same video of what this might be. Anyway, I must ask you all please to take this piece of votive rain jade I had originally hoped might remain here the same as ever it was. Okay, has remained here the same as it ever was, but I never expected it to go so large. I used to love it so. This rain jade you just mentioned, does it rain down or make it rain or something? Of course not. Such a great challenge in our changing our geology, or the ancestors of the people of Chenyu and Vale lost their ability to communicate with the heavens, and lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was pure as moonlight. Okay, that's Sealy's. Okay, let's read this here. This is big lore, big lore. But after the great changes in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyu had lost their ability to communicate with the heavens. Well, I mean, everyone lost the ability to communicate with the heavens, right? So they lost the ability to speak. Also, she got side titty coming out there. No, it's white. What am I talking about? I'm horny posting on the main. The heavens. So the lost guidance and emissaries. Interesting. So they couldn't speak to Celestia, and then they lost the ability to speak to Sealy's. I still feel like Paimon's like a baby Sealy. I feel like that actually fits perfectly. Henceforth, they began to take Jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast into the river. As they did this, they would pray for good omens and fertile land, with clement weather, and for the riverbanks to hold strong. Over time, these rituals grew in power until one day. Big Sis Fusion! What happened next? One day, the long war to become gods who would reign over this world began. Afterwards, this tradition lost all of its meaning, but through it was forgotten. Its name is still passed down over generations. Interesting. Pre-Archon war lore. To cut a long story short, this piece of votive, how do you even say that? Votive? Nah, whatever. Votive rain jade before us was the very last to ever be thrown. Just as departed by the surface, we commanded that by an Adepti art, it can be made large enough to stop a flood. Its core, too, has been swollen all by uncontrolled Adepti energy, and much of its power has dissipated into the surrounding area of these spirit veins. Ley lines. This power may have also been affected by the nearby flora and fauna, attracting even making aberrations of them. You must be careful. What? As far as I can tell, the Adepti energy that has dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken hibernating votive rain jade, and if this is the case, we're one step closer to achieving our goal of nursing the water and soil back to health. How should I say this? Traveler and Paimon, thank you both for doing this amazing thing by choosing to help me. You know, and little Mao, will you help me too? Could you help out your big sis? Damn, I should use the groomer words. Of course, I want to restore nature too. Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, little Mao. You'll understand everything later. Alright, let's get our separate ways for now. Once you've retrieved the Adepto energy filled volatile rain jade, we'll meet at the deep pool shrouded in cloud mist to the north-south. The south, got it? What? And she's gone. Well, let's do what Big Sis Fujin said and restore this voting rain jade's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? See, you're not that much brighter than Paimon. It's votive, not voting. Oh, right. It's so complicated. No, since you mention it, what does votive even mean? And why is it called rain jade again? Exactly, what does it mean? Honestly, bro, what the fuck does any of this shit mean? I can't wait for 4 billion lore fucking episode lore videos on what this woman just said. But like people are like, what? This changes everything, even though it's shit we already knew. So what are we looking for exactly? Oh, okay. I'm not doing the Paimon Wa voice, bro. Oh my god, they're...
Solidify!
Fuck me.
Wait, hear me.
I will have order.
That's a... Cannot configure a party in current state. No. Let me configure my goddamn party. Yeah, okay. Of course they didn't. Don't worry, I have the perfect team for this. Yeah. Hydro enemies, hydro mimics. My favorite thing to fight. Why's this team like half dead? Jesus.
Out of my way. Stay put.
Here you are.
I didn't even maybe I shouldn't use it. Where'd it go? Oh. Again, I like to use my carp energy. There we go. More of you assholes? Abort beast load of Beast Lord these nuts, demon.
Don't let any of it roll away.
Let's keep sending it forward. Bruh. Okay, that's 104. Let's find another one. I like this quest. Probably one of the first time I've ever like just decided, hey, but I'm gonna do the fucking whole actual starting quest instantly. Better melee damage. Bro. Oh, that was it? Oh, that was easy. Look for more. We gotta save this Sealy.
Don't be scared.
Get it? They lost connection with the Moon Sisters and whatnot, bro. And there's a Sealy down here. Haha, get it? World Lord, World Lord. What if I do this? Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
No, my sword.
You know what?
Go.
Let's get... Let's hit him with... New quest. Oh, what's that? Oh, lantern right. Damn it. Oh shit, it's 2 AM, bro? Bro, it's 1 AM. I'm not talking about. Who's? Oh. What are you doing over here, mate?
Rain outlines your fate.
I want to hear
Time to
what,
act.
if you do his full attack, he goes, yeah, yeah. Brain rot. What the hell? Where did you come from? What's going on here, bro? Got an army of moon sisters out here. My ears, bro. This shit's fucking... I'm like, goddamn, bro. See these, all three of them. Oh, here we go. Paimon lore. Play together, yeah. What was that? Hello? We just gonna ignore what he just said? Do you get to play together, see these Paimon, and then she goes, haha, play together. Hello? What does that mean? What do you know about Sealies there, Paimon? It's like Sealies like you. Sure, haha, yeah, that's it. What? Hello? Am I missing something? That's not normal, dialogue for Paimon there. Hello? What's Paimon's problem? She's never mentioned Sealies before. Nor has she mentioned having a problem with them. We know they're dead. Like, they're ghost people. But she's never been like, yeah, Sealies, haha. I've never seen that. Is this the tunnel I came through? We got one here, we got one there. We followed one up here. Let's check around and see if we can't find the last one. That was... like, okay. How often does Paimon actually address stuff like Sealies? I've never seen that.
Here you are.
Let's just get an overview, see. Are we missing anything? So we got the bell one. That was right here. We got the one we have to follow. We got the Sealies. We already did this one, right? Did we already do this? Yeah, we already did this one. Okay. It's the one we already done. And I was going reverse from here. Okay. Maybe it's where the Sealies were. The water area. Let's go down there. Just have to check, you know how it is.
Quicker.
I wanna know what that's about. Hey bro, Paimon Sealy theory finally coming together. Are these areas, they're underwater, right? We can't actually, no, it looks like the Jade thing's right there, yeah. Can I hit those? They're locked off anyway, so you can't do it anyways. So this is activated already. Doesn't look like there's anything adeptal about this place. You can use your adeptal energy to raise them. Oh, is it on a timer? Okay, it's on a timer though.
here.
What we have here is some swag. Alright. Swap back to my other team. Doot doo doo. There we go. Okay, it's finally over. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Oh, that means I missed my daily reward. That's really because I didn't claim it during the quest. Whoops. Look, it's moving. Yeah, no shit, it's moving. We just activated it with Adeptal energy. Huh? Seems like the Jade's starting to move. That's right. According to the story, the reader of should have lots of other volatile ranges. That speaks for sure only wants this one. Look, it's shining. It's almost like it's resonating with the depth of energy on its own. On you, traveler. Why don't we try using the power? I'm gonna use my Adeptus powers, bro. I'm glad we became an Adepti. Our homie fucking duked up, bro. Okay. Suddenly became so small, bro. Wow, but it was an illusion. Actually, really tiny. Wow, she do awesome. It suddenly became so small. Yeah, I didn't think it would change size just like that. Guess it's a millennial treasure for you. Just like you said, little now. They could be as tall as the clouds or small enough to hide them as a pool in a leaf. Yeah, well, looks like the voter range Jade is now in our hands. You're so reliable, traveler. Hey, Paimon worked hard too. Nah, don't ignore those Sealy comments, bro. This Paimon's amazing. So you gonna take us to that deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist in the south now, right? Clouds and mist. Chenyu really does have places like that. But where? Tell us. Guide us, little guide. And Paimon will take you there. Do you remember the mountains mentioned in the spot where we met? That place is super foggy, but I know a secret cavern that leads there. Even the other locals don't know about it. How do you know so much, you little shit? It was my friend who showed me the way. Since you're my friend too, Paimon, who is this friend? She told me lots of stories. A few of them are about Big Sis Fujin. Well, if the friend of yours is a friend of ours too. In fact, Paimon hopes we'll meet her along the way. Shall we go? Paimon's going to take you to all the places you mentioned them about. Take us away, Miss Paimon. Miss Sealy. Alrighty, let's go. I don't want to. I know people are gonna be cream saucing their fans about Genshin lore, bro. On that fucking that Sealy shit, bro. She literally was like, haha, yeah, Sealies, I love them, haha.